You've addressed a bit of my second questions, and that's to all of you. What should be, I mean, everyone got 6 months that we were all dreaming of. Maybe not in the intended manner. We did not want it to kind of be forced down in our respective houses, but we all of us wanted a break. We wanted to be with our families and so on and so forth. Some of us did some work, some of us acquired some skills. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of students have acquired a lot of skills via these Khan academies and An academies and Byju's of the world, not Byju's but other platforms. What, and Chirag and maybe Daya sir and then Thomas sir, whomsoever wants to pick this up, what what skills you would have ideally wanted these students to have picked up in last 6 odd months, which you believe that the education system is not providing them? I mean, let's kind of hit where it hurts to all of, I mean, to all the students as well. What are the key skills that you would have wanted, or and so that students know whether they were on the right track during these breaks or not? Chirag and then maybe Daya sir and then Thomas sir. I think he's disconnected. Or there, sir. Would you want to start first until the time Chirag
Sure,
comes? Yeah,
sure, Rohit.
yeah.
Sure, Rohit. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. So I think, Rohit, first thing first, actually, the impact of pandemic on the tech job, right? And let me take everyone back in early 90s when the whole India IT industry's story started, right? Uh, Ever since, we have witnessed that the the challenge that was faced by the industry is about the right resources, right? So this industry has been struggling for many decades now for recruiting the right resources. When I say right resources that brings to the brings skills to the table that are deployable, usable by the organization in the constructive work that they are doing for their various clients or the customers, right? Or even if it is a product company, these people could directly contribute to the development of the product or the certain aspects of the product development. So that's where I think we have faced this particular challenge for many years now. The impact on the tech jobs of the pandemic, in my mind, is that it has actually increase the the level of the competition which was there in terms of survival of the fittest, from a true engineering background student, from a true technical background student point of view, right? So I think there, in today's market also, if you see, there are people who have been refusing offers from the companies because they are getting much better offer from another company, and then they are refusing there because they are getting much better offer from another company, right? Because they exactly know that they are the people who brings in hands-on skills that are desired by the organizations. They are really looking forward to acquire those talents in their organizations, and it's a perpetual talent war out there when it comes to the right skilled resources, right? And we have seen that talent on lease at large, that there is a fierce competition amongst the corporate as well to acquire the right talent. So that's the story, right? So on one side, so people who are who are graduated, who've done the BTech, and when we do the assessments for our various customers that we work with, and we figure it out that they have scored maybe 60%, 70% in the assessments, and when they are made to sit on the coding test, Rohit, at times we are like surprised to see that the coding skills are absolutely zero, maybe 10%, 20%, right? I mean, such a pathetic low scoring out there, which means in the industry, in the academia world today, students who are there, they are focusing more on the the theoretical aspect of acquiring knowledge, rather than spending time on dirting their hands on the coding or on the skills that are really going to make them employable. So that is one major thing that I see missing, and I want to communicate this very clearly to all my audience today, that it has to be a skill which is hands-on skills. You cannot be, so gone are the days in the IT industry where you could be a people manager and yet flourish in the industry, right? So I mean, you have to be real hands-on, on the job kind of workforce who's delivering something as an aspect of the product or the service that you're providing. So that is one point that I wanted to make. The second point I wanted to make is that if you really look at current situation, the pandemic has thrown to us, all of us, there are certain technologies. Amit spoke about cloud, and he represents the organization which is one of the leading providers of the cloud related services, so cloud is one skill. Information security is another skill, right? There are other skills which is AI, machine learning, which are in demand today, and there is a huge shortage out there of resources. Trust me, companies are bleeding to acquire those kind of talents, and those talents are nowhere to be found, right? So these are clearly like security, infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, cloud, all these AI, machine learning, those technologies, these skills are still in shortage. There is a huge opportunities for people out there who are the students who are passing out to acquire some good hands-on skills on these areas and become employable very quickly, and be the the people who are in demand, right? So that is the second point that I wanted to make here. So these are like two things that I want to clearly communicate. Is one, hands-on, the right skill areas that I mentioned. And the second thing is that don't spend a lot of time on theory. Theory will not take you anywhere, because the competition is so tough today. Even if Amit would have hired 250 people in last 3 or 4 months, if we ask him, offline, maybe how many, people he would have, gone through in terms of filtering those 250, and the numbers will not come in, in smaller, sense denomination, right? So, I mean, that's the story. So that's where I think we have to focus, Rohit. That's my 2 cents.